Okay, so I'm gonna be skipping the introduction in there because there's lots of video game news for me to talk about because whew, hot damn man. I was gone not even for 3 days, less than 2 days, like I usually am on Wednesday and Thursday, and there's just absolutely a shit ton of news for me to be talking about. Granted I don't have to do it because this is just mainly the hobby shit. Not like I used to when they started Trump changed this thing before I got my what's it called, my Google, not Google AdSense. I could fucking talk right. Google AdSense. There we go. Was taken away from me. Not because I did anything wrong or anything, because I don't have over 1,000 subscribers. And that's not the main reason why I want to hit 1,000 subscribers right away. That was just a lifelong dream even before. At that time when I was still making a little bit of chump change money from YouTube from about 2013 to about 2017 when the whole apocalypse shit went down. About almost a year and a half ago pretty soon. No, it's not because I want to make money again on the site. It's just because, hey, I'm a really huge chatterbox and I love talking people's ears off sometimes. I've always been like that. But anyways, let's begin on this. It's about 2 days old. This isn't that old. So, again, I remember I did a Chat and Breeze video on this literally less than 2 months ago. It was like, I think in the beginning and middle of December 2018. Like, literally almost at the end of the year. When this dude, Alfonso Ribeiro, one of the most funniest, iconic people I used to watch. One of the very few, might I add. Very few live action people I actually used to watch. Live action series. From The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air starring Will Smith. And this guy right here, Alfonso, I keep wanting to call him Alfonso Cuarón. Or Alfonso, Ribeiro. But yeah, let's begin. So, and also before I begin, I'm probably going to do this in a separate video on this one right here. About catching shiny pink Pokemon and new shiny creatures of this year's Pokemon Go event. It's actually going to last all the way, I think, till March 3rd. I could be wrong on that. So it says the U.S. copyright law, and this, I'm not sure who did the article, but this photos are from Jamie McCarthy from Getty Images. U.S. copyright law refused to register Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's Alfonso Ribeiro's Carlton dance routine. Oh, before to begin, I might be gone a couple of days. Possibly. As there's a couple things that were just brought up to my attention IRL off of YouTube. I'm not going to get too personal into it because it's extremely personal. Before to begin, it's because I have like a fiance or girlfriend I got to take care of. No, it's nothing of that sort. Trust me, I've been single for like 7 years. I kind of know how that shit is. It has a little bit to do with, let's just say, it's a family issue thing. I'm not going to talk about it though because it's a little bit, not depressing per se. It's a little bit concerning to me. Anyways, yeah. If you don't see videos within next week at all, you know why. So it goes on to say roughly routine, likely weakening lawsuits against 2 game studios that copied the dance. I remember I talked about this on my Chat and Breeze video, one of the last few Chat and Breezes I did almost at the end of 2018. Is that there's no way in this guy, this dude's going to be irrelevant anymore. The only things that he's known for, which I know for half of the millennials, even like the one after that generation, which is the Linkster generation, they're not even going to know what the fuck basic cable TV is. They're absolute fucking idiots, honestly. Anyways, let's continue on. They're only going to know him for like the 90s shit for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air if they Google him. That's it. That's literally it. They're not going to know him for like America's Funniest Home Videos or like any of the stuff that has to do with basic cable TV or Dancing with the Stars or any of that stuff. They're going to have no idea what the fuck that is. Very few of them, probably a fingerful or a handful of them might know what that is, but they're not going to have no interest in it per se. If it doesn't fascinate their interest enough. Then again, I am kind of guilty of that myself. But anyways, let's move on. Enough blabbering along. In a new legal feed, Take-Two Interactive, the copyright office is showing serious concerns over whether the dance qualified to copyright and protection, and if it could, whether Ribeiro ever owned the rights, even owned the rights. I'm only going to read half of this article. The last paragraph, you guys can read it on your own. Ribeiro sued Take-Two for copying the Carlton dance, which he created while playing Fresh Prince's character Carlton Banks. For a celebratory dance gesture in NBA 2K, he's also filed a lawsuit against Epic Games. I didn't even know he was filing a lawsuit in NBA 2K games, too. And then again, I don't really give a shit so much about sports games. It's like how I don't really give 2 squattering diarrhea shits about real life sports, except for baseball and boxing, for personal reasons. Alright, let's move on. He's also filed a lawsuit against Epic Games, which he used a Carlton dance in Fortnite. As a Hollywood Reporter notes that Take-Two filed a defense earlier this week, asking a judge to dismiss the case. It argues that Banks' dancing is too basic to be protected by copyright, which only covers more complex choreography. A letter from the Copyright Office backs up this argument, at least for one of the three dances variation that Ribeiro submitted. The letter contains, that's not it. A letter calls his submission a simple routine made up of the three dance steps and refuses registration. The fact that a dance or movement may contain than a trivial amount of the original authorship is irrelevant, it reads. In other words, even if Ribeiro's dances was unique and distinctive, it is not protected by copyright. One of Ribeiro's variations wasn't rejected, but in that case, the Copyright Office seemed dubious that he owned the dance. He apparently submitted a video from the Carlton dance performance from the ABC's Dance with the Stars, and then Office asked for more about the details about whether or not ABC or his professional dancing partner Whitney Carlson might hold the rights for its choreographer instead. I gotta get a drink, hold on. Alright, let's move forward. These rejections could spell trouble for Ribeiro against for Ribeiro's case against Take-Two and Epic. If the Copyright Office takes a hard line against registering short dances or a judge accepts Take-Two's arguments, it could also damage at least two other lawsuits involving Fortnite dances, or like the one from the rapper 2 Milli who took Epic to a court for his Milli rock dance. I have no idea who that rapper artist dude 2 Milli is, because I don't really listen to mainstream media rap anymore. It's number one, and number two, I don't have any kids. Unless I was still in high school at this point, because I graduated way back in 2008. That was literally almost 11 and a half years ago. So, there's that. Overall thoughts and opinions, best of luck to the dude if he's still trying to sue them. Granted, it ain't going to go down for this dude. This guy's what? He's 55, 58 years old? I'm not going to say he's an old man. Like, as far as TV celebrity fandomness goes, unfortunately, he's an old wash-up, man. Nobody probably barely gives a crap about him, except for being a puppet for mainstream media industry. Now let's get on to something a little bit more sad and a little bit soul-crushing news for a lot of my Bayonetta Platinum Games fans out there, such as myself. So I did play the first Bayonetta series, and then I've said it time and time again. Every time I talk about this game, or any other game that Platinum Games does, this is absolutely marvelous. It gives me like a little bit of a Bandai Namco sort of vibe to it, Capcom 90s vibe to it. Maybe that's one of the main reasons I really absolutely care wholeheartedly for the Bayonetta series. Not because she's a really sexy, beautiful, hentai-looking witch. I'm not gonna lie about that, and that kind of has something to do with it, but not that much. So this comes from Guillermo Ortega. Hopefully I said that right, because sometimes my Spanish is crap. Anyways, Bayonetta director Yusuke Hashimoto leads Platinum Games. Fortunate as that is. Oh, for all the Pokemon Go fans, you guys, I'm probably just going to do this for a separate video. I'm starting to get drained out of energy for this shit. So anyways, this is a little bit more of a short, sweeter, and to the point article, so links down below. I don't know if anyone else actually talked about this. I should have put this in the thumbnail too. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Oh well. Anyways, Bayonetta director Yusuke Hashimoto leads Platinum Games. And they probably say it real fast in Japanese. Hashimoto? I don't know. Director and producer Yusuke Hashimoto was involved with some of the most successful projects as his 13-year career at Platinum Games. A good example leading the Bayonetta series. However, something happened as he has left Platinum Games. He shared a statement below over Twitter where he vaguely explains his motives for the departure. Read his letter down below. It says, quote, "This tweet will be a little more personal than usual. Yesterday, January 31st, was my last day at Platinum Games." Oh, this is almost 2 weeks ago. Wow. The memories I've made at during my 13 years at Platinum, working with dozens of talented individuals on Bayonetta, Bayonetta 2, and Star Fox Zero are priceless to me. Let me take this opportunity to share my thanks with anyone who has worked for me, supported me, or played my games. I hope to take the experience I gained at Platinum and use them on whatever I work on into the future. Thank you again. Hashimoto served as a producer for the original Bayonetta, while he took on the roles of the director for the game's sequel, Bayonetta 2. It's unknown at this time whether or not Hashimoto has any sort of direct involvement with the development of the upcoming Bayonetta 3, which Nintendo has confirmed during its most recent direct was still undergoing development for the Nintendo Switch. We as fans of Hashimoto's work can't help but feel sad, but as Kojima showed, sometimes creative minds need some time or a fresh start to get some awesome ideas. We at Gaming Instincts wish him the best on his next adventure, and we hope to see him very soon in the latest project. So, source comes from DualShockers. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions, it is tremendously. I'm not sure how many days ago this article came out. Oh, came out today. By the time you guys see this, it's probably going to be over 2 days old, so it might not be relevant anymore. But, overall thoughts, views, and opinions, it is with a heavy heart. And, granted, I didn't know the dude personally. Mr. Yusuke, however you say your name, Hashimoto. Thank you very much for making so many good-ass franchises for this Bayonetta series, man. I can't tell you how many times I played the fuck out of the first game. My God, I was addicted to that thing like honey on rice. Like shrimp fried rice, honey walnut shrimp. Not the best analogy to use, but I'm going to go with it. Oh, man, I'm really hoping to God that doesn't mean there's not going to be Bayonetta 3. Or even in the more further future, another 3 to 4 years from now, Bayonetta 4. Because this game is absolutely the freaking shit, man. I seen a lot of Let's Plays on the second one. I didn't get a chance to play Bayonetta 2. Because unfortunately, I didn't have the Wii U at that time. So hopefully it gets ported to the Switch in some sort of shape, way, or form. Per se, what have you. And, yeah, that's all I got to say for now. I'm not going to lie. I know 708, the first time I saw the Bayonetta chick. I can't even tell you how many times I looked for a lot of dirty-ass freaking slutty sites just to see so much fan art of that shit. Might add you, I know this is a little bit personal, but this is like 2 years before I lost my V-card, by the way, so me being addicted to the P word, not freaking penis either. Get your perverted minds out of your fucking head, because, not gay or homosexual, no offense to LGBTQIA, because I got to be very careful how I say that shit on YouTube nowadays. As they will try to shut my channel, and I really don't want that shit to happen. But yeah, that chick was probably one of the most hottest top 5 hentai girls I've ever seen that were like ever made in that sort of fan art for. I'm not gonna give you links to any of the site in the description box down below, because I even know, even last year I checked out some of the hentai shit that some fans still do make a Bayonetta and hentai and moe manga series stuff that still exists out there. And some people that they do say on the internet, if it goes on the internet, if it gets put out to the internet, it stays there forever. Or some sort of analogy for there. If it's on the internet, or if you post it on the internet, it stays there forever. And some sort of like, not analogy, but some sort of statement, quote unquote, theory about that. And that's it. Links to the description box down below, cartel on the side, and that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. As always, I'll talk to Nikki Komodos out there. I'll see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content on this channel, including video game industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that wraps up the video. Take it easy, stay safe, peace out, my sauerkraut, ladies and goodbye. We'll see you all on the flip side. Take it easy, I'm out, and I'll see you guys soon, alright? Later!